Let me ask you a serious question. Why is it that no matter how much money we earn, we always feel broke? Think about it, whether it's a student surviving on pocket money, an employee waiting for the next salary, or even someone earning a decent income, there's always this common feeling of, I don't have enough, I can't save, I'm stuck living paycheck to paycheck. And here's the shocking truth. It's not always about how much you make, it's about how you manage what you already have, because money is like water, it slips through your fingers if you don't hold it carefully, and the reality is that most of us are leaking money every single day without even noticing. So in this session, I'm going to walk you through practical, realistic, and life-changing strategies to save money even when you feel completely broke, and trust me, if you stay with me till the end, you'll not only learn how to stop being broke but also how to build habits that will eventually make you financially free. Let's begin with awareness, because awareness is the foundation of change, and if you don't know where your money is going, you'll never know how to stop losing it. For 1 week, track every rupee, every dollar, every penny you spend, yes, even that 50 rupee tea, that chocolate, that subscription you don't even use, and at the end of the week, when you see it written down, you'll realize that you're not broke because you don't earn enough, you're broke because your small daily habits are bleeding your wallet dry. Once you gain this awareness, the next step is cutting unnecessary expenses, and let me be clear, this doesn't mean living a boring or miserable life, it means making smarter choices. Instead of buying coffee outside every day, make it at home. Instead of ordering food 4 times a week, cook at least 2 meals at home. Instead of paying for 10 subscriptions, cancel the ones you don't even remember using. And instead of impulse buying, practice the 24-hour rule. Wait 1 full day before making any non-essential purchase, and you'll be shocked how often you'll change your mind. Next comes budgeting, and one of the most powerful systems is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your money goes to needs like food, bills, and rent, 30% goes to wants like entertainment or shopping, and 20% goes to savings or paying off debt. But if you can't manage 20%, even 5% is enough to build the saving habit. Remember, saving is not about amounts, it's about consistency, because when you save consistently, even the smallest amounts add up and create a safety net that protects you from future stress. And here's the psychological trick. You need to rewire your brain. Right now, your brain gets happiness from spending, from buying something new, from the thrill of instant gratification, but financial freedom comes when you learn to get satisfaction from saving instead of spending. You do this by setting small, achievable goals, save the cost of 1 coffee every day, and at the end of the month, look at that saved money and reward yourself with the joy of progress. Another hack is automation. Set up an automatic transfer from your salary account to a savings account the moment money comes in. If you don't see it, you won't miss it. This simple trick alone can build your savings without effort. You can also try the envelope system, where you divide cash into envelopes labeled food, transport, entertainment, and bills, and once an envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category. It forces discipline and makes you aware of your limits. Now let's talk about emergencies. Why do so many people stay broke? Because the moment something unexpected happens, an illness, a repair, a sudden trip, they have no savings and end up borrowing, which pushes them deeper into stress. That's why building an emergency fund, even slowly, is crucial. Start with saving 500 or 1000, keep it aside, don't touch it, and over time it becomes your shield. Speaking of shields, let's address debt. Debt is like a hole in your bucket, you keep pouring water in, but it keeps leaking out. High-interest loans and credit cards will eat your future alive if you let them, so prioritize paying off debt, even if it means starting small, because every rupee of debt cleared is future money saved. And then comes the silent enemy, lifestyle inflation. This is when you start earning more, but instead of saving the extra, you raise your expenses, new clothes, better phones, bigger outings, and suddenly, you're back to being broke again, just at a higher income level. The trick is to live slightly below your means, always, so that every income increase becomes an opportunity to save, not spend. And let's not ignore side hustles. When you feel broke, instead of just complaining, ask yourself, how can I earn extra? Sell unused items, learn a freelancing skill, do small gigs, or use online platforms to offer services. But here's the golden rule, treat your side hustle income as savings, not spending money, because that's how you build wealth. Now, let's dive into the mindset side, because this is where most people fail. Money problems are not just math problems, they're mindset problems. We spend because of peer pressure, because we want to look good on social media, because we want to match our friends' lifestyles, because we are emotional buyers. But here's a secret: nobody cares as much as you think they do. If you skip buying a new phone every year or wearing the latest fashion, nobody's keeping score, but your bank account definitely is. So choose peace over pressure. Choose freedom over flexing. And here's a truth bomb: financial freedom doesn't mean being rich, it means being in control, not panicking at the end of the month, not fearing emergencies, not being enslaved to debt, and not waking up stressed about money every day. Imagine how peaceful your life will feel when you know that even if your income stops for a month, you can still survive because you've saved. That's the power I want you to build, and it begins today with small steps. Track your expenses, cut one bad habit, set up automation, build a tiny emergency fund, and treat saving as a reward instead of a punishment. If you do this, I guarantee you that within 6 months, you will feel the difference, and within a few years, you'll look back and thank yourself for starting. Remember this: being broke is temporary, but being financially disciplined is permanent, and no matter how little you earn, you can always save something, because saving is not about the size of your income, it's about the strength of your mindset. And the sooner you realize this, the sooner you'll stop living broke and start living free.